Next up is a not as handsome comedian. Please give it up for Kyle Dodson.
Yes, okay. Yell out all the Thundercats things now. Go ahead.
Thundercats
Oh!
Oh yeah, snear.
Okay. Sean, you can leave now. That's way too good. Wow, Jesus, it's really fucking bright up here. Okay, so, first off, I just kind of want to show this off. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. My mom bought me this really...
Oh, the water! Oh, God, the Q-tips!
So get up. Alright, so my mom bought me this really cool notebook. It has Batman on it, and I like Batman a lot. And she bought it for me at Walmart and was like, hey Kyle, you can use this, and you can, do you have a journal? You can write your little journal in it, because my mom talks like a gay man apparently. She's like, you can write your journal. I'm like, no, I don't keep a journal. And then I proceeded to follow her around Walmart going, dear diary, Mom asked about you today. I lied. She'll never know about our secret love. Love, Kyle. Sorry about the sticky pages. Alright. But like, I'm always real bad in the store. Like, I think I'm worse now than I was when I was younger, but I was pretty bad when I was younger. And I would get lost a lot, or like purposely just like run in the aisles, or just like make a scene. And my mom would like grab me by the arm and be like, if you don't listen, we're gonna go home. Because she doesn't have a gay voice when she's mad. And when people would walk past, I would just yell, you're not my mom! You're not my mom! And people would like look and start like going up to the register and being like, I think someone's being raped. They're being raped by the fish sticks. It's like, oh my God. People come up to me and they'd be like, are you okay? Is your mom abusing me? Is that your mom? I'm like, no, I don't know her. I'd be real pissed about it. And because I was bad, I never got to buy like any candy in the store, like at the end of the aisle. I'd be like, can I have some candy? Mom, like, no, you were horrible. She, like, as they were like escorting her out in handcuffs. But my favorite candy is Reese's, but it doesn't make sense because, like, they say there's no wrong way to eat a Reese's, but I disagree. Like, if I dressed up as a penguin and had someone else chew the Reese's in their mouth and then regurgitate it into my mouth like I was from March of the Penguins, that's pretty fucked up. That's weird. That's a wrong way, I think. I think if you shoved it up your ass, that's also wrong. That's not the right way to eat it. Or if I shoved it up a gimp's ass and had them defecate it into my mouth, also wrong. So, weird. That slogan should be changed immediately. But I love, despite that grossness, I love peanut butter. That's my favorite food. It is not a condiment, it's a food, so fuck you guys. I could eat it all day, every day, and I have this like horrible irrational fear that one day I will become allergic to peanut butter. And like, because I used to not be allergic to cats, and now I'm allergic to cats, and I feel that that might happen with peanut butter, and that really scares me because it's my favorite food. But it wouldn't really deter me from eating peanut butter, because I'd still eat it, and then I would like, just like, eat it real fast, and as I started to swell up, I would just chase it with an EpiPen, and just like stab it in my heart like some like horrible scene from Pulp Fiction, and be like, and be like, damn, that was fucking delicious. Like, that was probably the best peanut butter sandwich I've ever had. And I think peanut allergy is bullshit. Does anyone here have a peanut allergy? Good. Because, like 15 years ago, you never really heard of a peanut allergy. And now it's everywhere. And you know why? Because we catered to those people. And that's called Darwinism. Like, seriously, most of the stuff's made with peanut oil. If you can't handle it, sorry. You're a dealt a shit hand, but that's how it goes. That's why we don't have dinosaurs anymore. Blah, 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 all that. You're dead. And then we wouldn't have peanut allergy, but we've allowed these people with peanut allergies to breed and breed and breed, and now we have more people with peanut allergies. And it's horrible. There's my rant on peanut allergy. It's ridiculous. And these are the things that I sit around and think about because I don't have a girlfriend. Which I'm sort of trying to change, but my subconscious sort of likes not having a girlfriend. And so in this like weird Inception sort of way, it tried to like sabotage my attempts to like get a girlfriend. like earlier in the week, I had a lunch date with a girl. And I'm sick, if you guys couldn't tell already. So the night before, I took a lot of NyQuil. Probably more than I should have taken. And I slept through my first class. I'm like, shit. So I wake up just in time, with enough time for me to like shower and like get downtown and go on my lunch date. And in my haste, I grab a bottle and start chugging it, thinking it's DayQuil, but instead of tasting like orange, it tastes like green, and then I realize it's NyQuil. So I'm like standing there, I'm like, fuck, God, what did I do? So I'm like, should I throw up? Like, I don't like throwing up. I'm like, I don't think I can do that. Like, that's a perfectly good waste of NyQuil. Maybe I could throw it back up in the bottle. So I'm like standing here, I'm like, that's gonna take too much time. Am I gonna continuously keep throwing up? So I'm going through this whole like panic attack, like, fuck it, I'll fight it. So I'm like, well, in the shower, just like, like finally like fight through the sleep in the shower. I like run out, like get on the bus, and like the bus is just like moving real slow, and they're playing like smooth jazz, and I'm like trying to like fight. So I'm like just like calling people on my phone, like, hey, what's up? They're like, I'm in class, I can't talk. I'm like, damn it, I need to stay awake. So then I called my mom, and then she started talking to me about something, and I started falling asleep, so I hung up on her. So it was just this whole shit show, and I get to like I meet her, I'm like, oh hey, where do you want to get a lunch? She's like, Chipotle. I'm like, fuck, that sucks. I'm gonna be more sick. And so I'm like falling asleep there, and I'm like hallucinating, and there are colors, and I'm pretty sure she left halfway through. And I'm just like, I'm like yelling about her about peanut allergies and shit. It was pretty horrible. So but I also like am kind of glad I'm single, because that means I don't have to go see that fucking horrible movie. What's that? I don't even know what it's called. It has Katherine Heigl. It's like every other Katherine Heigl movie ever. It's like Katherine Heigl meets this man, and he's not right for her at all. They're opposites. And throughout this course of this horrible, hellish hour and a half of the same jokes that you've heard every other romantic comedy, she's gonna learn that they're perfect for each other because they're opposites. It's terrible. It's probably the worst plot device I've ever seen in my life. They're like, there's a baby. And like the whole... Okay, have you seen previews for this movie? As the guy from Transformers, Josh Duhamel, and Katherine Heigl. And there are no Transformers in it, which pisses me off, first off. And there's a baby, which also is annoying. So... But they like give the whole movie in the thing. Like it's like a 1960s trailer. Have you ever watched a trailer from 1960s? It's like the Planet of the Apes. They were on Earth all along. Like it gives the entire story of the trailer. Like this is just like, oh I hate you. Oh I hate you too. And then they're like, oh, these people named you their godparents, and somehow they both died in a car accident, but it was only those two that died, no one else died. And then all these comedians have cameos, and they happen to be their family and stuff, but they can't take care of them. But so you two have to. You have to pick up all your lives, because that's practical. Just throw them in an orphanage. There aren't orphanages anymore. Like, what the fuck's up with that? I'm just like pissed at everything right now. It's like medicine. So I think I took NyQuil before this. And so anyway, instead of throwing the kid in the orphanage, they're like, we'll live in this big house and we can't stand each other. And then they give like the moral of the story in the thing. Not like it can already tell it's gonna happen, but they have to spoon feed it to me again. And they're just like, Josh Duhamel says a line, something along the lines of like, the reason that they picked you and I is not because we're good together, but because we all work together. And it's like, fuck you. This is stupid. That wouldn't happen. I'd be like, piss off, I'm leaving. Alright, you guys have been great.
Give it up one more time for Dodson.